2022 Tesla Model 3 Sedan. The 2022 Tesla Model 3 is the smallest and most affordable offering from the California-based all-electric automaker. After a number of updates for 2021 that included an upgraded interior, increased range on a full charge, and additional standard features, we don't expect any significant changes for 2022. That's not a bad thing, as the Model 3 is one of Edmunds' favorite EVs thanks to its excellent range, strong performance, and comfortable and spacious interior. Tesla isn't the only automaker offering compelling electric cars these days, however. The Ford Mustang Mach-E stands out with its sporty performance and useful cargo area, while the all-new BMW i4 is a proper luxury sports sedan that just happens to be an EV. That said, Tesla's early start has given the company a boost when it comes to the entire package. The Model 3 is still a hugely compelling sedan, and despite some of our frustrations with less than advertised range and cumbersome tech, it's well worth a look if you're in the market for an electric vehicle. The Model 3 delivers an impressive driving experience compared to other non-luxury electric vehicles. Its minimalistic interior design feels chic, modern and upscale. The rear-wheel drive layout and powerful electric motor also provide natural athleticism and quicker acceleration than anything in its price range. If you're in the market for an electric vehicle, the Model 3 is virtually unbeatable for the price. The Model 3 feels sporty and engaging thanks to strong off-the-line performance, intuitive and responsive steering, and coordinated and nimble handling. The straight-line thrust we admired in the early long-range models can still be found in the entry-level Standard Range Plus trim. In Edmunds testing, a Standard Range Plus accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds, which is much quicker than potential rivals such as the Chevrolet Bolt and Kia Niro EV. The high-end dual-motor models are in another league of quick. The standard 18-inch all-season tires aren't the grippiest, but they offer sufficient stick to live up to most of the spirited driving you'll be doing on the street. True high-performance driving, however, is limited by the heavy-handed stability control. Still, this Tesla delivers an unmatched driving experience in the EV segment. We found the Model 3 to be a pleasant place to sit, and that feeling held up for hours at a time. Our one gripe involves the non-perforated leather seats. They don't breathe all that well if you're in a warmer climate. Otherwise, the seats are cushy and provide nice support. The innovative climate controls are adjusted via the touchscreen, and they allow both driver and front passenger to direct the vents on either side of the cabin. Other manufacturers have since replicated this system. The cabin is quiet and keeps wind, electric propulsion and most road noise at bay. Ride comfort is agreeable most of the time, but it can sometimes feel overly busy if the road surface is broken or uneven. The Model 3's controversial interior design looks modern and cutting-edge. The driving position is highly adjustable and feels great, and the cabin is surprisingly roomy thanks to its minimalistic approach and all-glass roof. Forward visibility is also fantastic thanks to the low hoodline, due to the lack of an engine. The large 15-inch touchscreen is the control center for everything. While it doesn't block your view, it commands a lot of your attention for too many routine tasks, such as adjusting the mirrors or turning on your windshield wipers, that should be doable without looking. The Model 3 navigation display is impressive because of its size, and it's one of the few that pulls Google Maps data in real time. That sometimes means spotty information in areas with poor reception, but otherwise the interface is easy to use. The Autopilot traffic-aware cruise and lane management system is one of the better systems out there, and cruise control will even slow for approaching curves, though sometimes a bit too conservatively. The Model 3's lack of Apple Carplay and Android Auto puts it at a disadvantage compared to many competitors. Bluetooth is the only way to bring your smartphone into the audio environment, which is not always as stable as being connected via USB. You can, however, stream content, usually only when parked, from places such as Hulu, Netflix, Spotify and YouTube directly to the infotainment system. The Model 3's trunk can hold far more than you'd expect thanks to a broad pass-through and SUV-like fold-flat rear seats. The trunk's stated capacity, 12.3 cubic feet, isn't that impressive especially compared to the space in other mainstream electric vehicles, but we were surprised by what it could fit, an extra-large mountain bike, for example. The Model 3 is also one of the few vehicles in the segment with a front trunk, providing a useful 2.7 cubic feet. Inside, cabin storage is pretty decent. However, the front cup holders lack anti-tip tabs, so cups and bottles aren't likely to fit snugly. The car seat anchors are tucked tightly between the seat cushions, so you must take care to avoid scratching the leather as you hook up. Once in, even rear-facing car seats will fit behind an average-sized driver. Note: the following relates to the 2020 Model 3 Standard Range Plus, which is what we tested. EPA range and efficiency estimates have changed slightly since then, but our general takeaways still apply. The Model 3's EPA estimated efficiency is great, especially for its performance output. The Standard Range Plus EPA combined rating of 24 kWh used per 100 miles bests the ratings of most other EVs, including the Chevrolet Bolt, BMW i3 and Kia Niro. The Model 3's EPA range is also pretty good at 250 miles for the Standard Range Plus, though we failed to hit this target in our real-world testing. The entry-level Model 3 is surprisingly impressive and has improved in build quality over the early production long-range model cars. Total cost ultimately depends on your appetite for unlocking the full self-driving capability features, and future potential features, but showing some restraint could put you into a genuinely luxurious Model 3 for about what a fully loaded Hyundai Kona Electric or Kia Niro EV costs. The Model 3 comes with the usual assortment of charge cord options, including a standard 120-volt household adapter, a 240-volt SAE public charge equipment adapter and a NEMA 14-50 RV park adapter. It also works with Tesla's proprietary nationwide supercharger network, which charges a modest fee per use. The Model 3 is pretty comparable to other luxury electric vehicles in warranty coverage. But a big benefit to owning a Tesla are the periodic software upgrades and improvements beamed directly to your car over the air. Never did we imagine a world in which we'd prefer driving an electric car to a BMW. But Tesla made that possible with the Model 3, at least in the case of comparing it against the latest BMW 3 Series. From its balanced chassis to the smooth, quiet and instantaneous electric propulsion, the Model 3 will alter your perceptions of what EV driving is all about. It could have been easy for this budget Tesla to feel generic and ordinary, especially in trying to keep the price under $40,000. But instead it's a genuine luxury experience with cutting-edge tech that doesn't just meet the status quo but far exceeds it. We have Tesla to thank for making EVs aspirational.